Why does Schröder always bring his beautiful wife to every game? His wife, Ellen Ziolo, has known him since they were 14, childhood sweethearts. In the school where Schröder studied, including him, there were only 2 black students. Although now he's a top NBA star with a total income exceeding $1 billion and is influential in Germany, if we go back 15 or 16 years, Schröder often faced discrimination in German schools. His classmates would cover their noses upon seeing him, running away saying he looked dirty. So how did he win over Ellen? Clearly it wasn't because of money. What was it then? At 16, a skateboarder boy made a promise at his father's funeral, "Dad, I will definitely go to the NBA." At 30, this boy led the German basketball team, defeating the US team filled with many NBA stars. Schröder might never understand why the German team, which had Nowitzki, lost to the Chinese men's basketball team. He has already made history for the German team, pushing them to the finals just one step away from the top of the world. The coach of the German youth team once commented on Schröder, "Continue playing basketball, there's no future in it for you. Forget about the NBA, you can't even play in the professional league in Germany. You'll starve." The reason was that Schröder was wild and loved freedom. At 14, he attended the German youth team selection, wearing tight jeans and riding a skateboard. The coach's words made Schröder collapse instantly. He went home and told his father. Schröder's dad was a manager at a tech company in Germany. He didn't really understand basketball. He met Schröder's hairdresser mother during a trip to West Africa's Gambia. At that time, Schröder's mother was divorced with 2 children. Eventually, they got together, and their love resulted in Schröder. "It's okay, son, as long as you work hard, you can definitely go to the US to play in that, what's that league called?" Schröder's father couldn't even pronounce the 3 letters NBA. But since then, whenever he had time, he would watch his son's training and games. He started to believe more and more that his son could make a living from basketball and not starve, as the coach had said. When Schröder was 16, his parents amicably separated. One day, his father was supposed to help fix the internet at Schröder's mother's hair salon, but he never showed up and didn't answer calls. They later found out Schröder's father had passed away from heart failure while resting on the sofa. By the time Schröder arrived, his father's body was already cold. While sorting out his father's belongings, Schröder found a letter addressed to him. The content of the letter was simple, encouraging him to play basketball well. This letter was never sent, and now it never could be. His father never knew that Schröder had been kicked out of the team by the coach for frequently missing training. After making a promise on his father's grave, Schröder approached the coach begging for another chance. "Okay, but you have to start with defense." The coach deliberately made things hard for him, making him do 30 rounds of defensive training. Schröder cried throughout, but earned the chance to stay. From then on, the cheerful skateboarder in the park was gone. That boy immersed himself in rigorous training, practicing from 3:45 in the afternoon after school until 1 in the morning. He did this almost every day. Later, Schröder dyed his hair blonde, an idea from his mother. "If you have a personality, show it off. Once you're on the court, don't hold back. No matter what others say, if you're confident, success will come and fans will follow." The confident Schröder caught the attention of the tall volleyball player, Ellen. On July 20th, 2019, Schröder married Ellen in his hometown of Brunswick. July 20th was also the day of their first date. With Ellen's support, Schröder's daily meals and post-game recovery were all taken care of by her. This even included applying whitening face masks for him. In this World Cup, Schröder averaged 17.9 points and 6.7 assists per game. Behind these impressive stats were his father's encouragement, his mother's support, and his wife's meticulous care.